Hello there. It's
Hello.
Raging Bunny and I fixing to go over the highlights.
All right, we're back.
Yep.
And let's
Again.
get to it. So I
That,
guess let's
that
go
might
grab
still be
some
too loud.
wood because we definitely
Okay. There, that should do. Can you still hear it?
like goes chop down.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Let me get the thingy to disappear. There we go.
Yep, we've actually already done this last week, but
Yeah.
Mom messed up a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't have my mic settings right. It had no sound.
Wow.
So
Yep.
then, yeah, but then I decided to just go with our third run. This is actually a little footage of the first run when, right before I had my messy run in with the golem. With all the power washing that was going on. And you know, I went almost half of our run time with that in the background and never noticed it until he got right in front of my door and
You
listening
just get so engrossed.
yeah, and then listening to the
Yep.
when I was editing, I'm like, oh my god, that they were power washing. Oh, here comes the fun part.
Should have just left him alone, Mom.
I know, it was such a
Let him do his
noob.
thing. They'll make more golems. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shoot.
Oh man.
Oh my
His
gosh, I
hitbox
Yeah.
was just all over that box. There's no
I
reason for
know.
you to have tried to mine it.
I know.
Because
Well, I thought I was hitting far enough down at the bottom of the block, but
you
I
gotta
was
think
up
of
higher than he was, so yeah.
you gotta think of the hitbox of the
Yeah.
golem.
I
Goes
was,
out farther than his actual leg.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't tell you like there's
And then when we just figured out that I couldn't go into the Nether in spectator mode, and it was like,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna have to start over.
I don't think I can. Okay.
I was proud of myself. I hadn't died yet.
I know.
I always die.
This ever again.
So here we are starting off.
Saw I got killed by the golem on day 2.
Yeah,
Embarrassing. So I'm so
very
ashamed.
embarrassing.
So this is our unofficial attempt at Little House in the Nether. So we are going to build a boat, head back over to the village, get started again. Hopefully we can still find that section with all the diamonds.
Yeah.
I know, I was almost like,
Now, we should have taken notes on where the diamonds were. I mean, we didn't know we were going to be doing it again, but
Yeah. Well, I did figure
I don't
out.
know, maybe it could be for future reference.
Yeah, I did figure it out for the third attempt. Spoiler alert. Yeah. So, and this was not day 1. I forget what day this was. Ooh. This is when I was waiting on you. Yeah.
You can hardly hear me.
Well, you weren't there yet. This is
Aren't I talking?
this was me talking to the people, you know, and I was
Oh.
talking about how I was waiting for you to get in because you were just getting up, and so I was just kind of talking about wanting to take, villagers and animals in. Oh, this is this is the end of the second run. Remember we found that town that was so far away?
Yeah, it was even better than the first one,
It was.
in my opinion.
Yeah, it was a great town. And I was talking about how you had gotten killed by that gas that kept coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had something out for me, I think, because
Yeah.
it kept on coming at me.
And we must have been at like a spawn section for them because they just kept showing up in that same spot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was designed that way.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was talking about how many villagers I was going to... the fate. It was like... He walked right into my view. I swear they're programmed to walk right into your view.
Just kill him.
No.
Why not? Well, he came with you.
He did. I was surprised.
But he stood there for a
Yeah.
second.
And,
But you can kill him, and you
yeah.
can do that whole get underneath the tree, swipe at his
Yeah.
feet thing.
And if I hadn't panicked, I probably would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Apparently.
do have pretty bad reaction time
Yeah. Yeah.
as a family.
And apparently he forgot about me once he got through there, so that was fine. But look at all the progress we had made by that point.
It was so nice. I liked it, and I was gonna make a little house off to the side,
Yeah.
and then the ghast came around the corner and
Like,
turned around because
uh-huh.
I went to go hide, and actually it's on fire over there
Yeah.
where he shot
Yeah.
me.
Uh-huh.
I went to go hide,
Uh-huh.
and like in the crevice that's over there,
Uh-huh.
and then he just comes around the corner and then turns around and shoots me. And I'm like, you didn't even see me.
Yeah, I know. And then he kept getting you like
You
through
were
this
walking
keyhole
along the
thing.
side. So I don't know why it didn't aggro onto you.
I don't know. Yeah, and then there was that little keyhole section off to the right of the portal here that he would see you through. I think that was one area because there's fire over there, and he would sometimes see you through this little keyhole looking opening.
I thought that was the other base
That
that we had made.
Both of them had something like that. Yeah, yeah, that was funny. In the final run, he did kind of peek through a little section and was like, "Hey."
Yeah, and just started shooting at everything. Ruined our crops.
Yeah, ruined our fence, everything.
All the little apartments you made.
Well, no, he didn't really touch that so much. A little bit underneath, and I was surprised that it blew up like the nether rack underneath that corner. Like, well, they'll see that soon because that's coming up in the next one. This is where I have the bright idea to dig into the wall to make the houses.
Where you met with a pocket of lava.
I did. It was such a good idea too. But
yeah, I didn't realize that if you go into spectator mode and you fly through the walls in the nether, there are pockets of lava.
Oh, and you can see them?
Yeah, and you can see all of them. And there's just literally just pockets of lava in the middle of nothing.
Yeah,
because
just one little
it's the only
block.
thing. Exactly, it's the only thing that's there amidst all this. I guess generated. I guess it doesn't show you anything but minerals, so it doesn't show you regular cobblestone.
No.
And you don't even have a bucket of water.
Well, it wouldn't work anyway. Water doesn't work in the nether. It just evaporates.
So how do you even deal with lava?
You stay out of its way.
Immediately block it back up. Yep.
So here's where I come out talking about, your farm got ruined and we're gonna have to do it again.
Yep. We spent all morning trying to get this done, and then we only made it to day 6.
No, this is still the second run right here.
I know. I'm just saying overall.
Yeah, I don't even think we made it to day 6 on the second run.
The second time, no, we did. We actually made it past it because we didn't get into the nether until the 4th day.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
because we were so slow.
Yeah,
trying to find everything.
So here I am saying goodbye, and then I was talking about how we hadn't done our realms thing in a while, so I hadn't even had it active or anything. I was trying to figure out why I still had my stuff, because I don't even know if you can set that keep stuff in the realms. I know you can on regular servers. I don't know if you can do it like in realms. I never tried. So here we come back. Yeah.
is going to be our official, unofficial ride at Little House in the Nether.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I can stay alive a little bit longer. Alright, we're back. And yeah, so
I cut out all of our gathering stuff.
Yeah, we do a lot of that.
So I think this was the second day. Because we had to be in the Nether by the morning of the third day.
So that means I need to make some boats. I at least want to capture the farmer. I wouldn't mind capturing the farmer and stealing his, what do you call that, furnace?
Yeah, the only thing about that is that furnace is only good for melting ores. And I had forgotten about that, so it really would not have done us any good. I guess it could have been. Well, no, because you make your gold ingots through those gold nuggets. You don't need a furnace for that. So here we go to check it out before we start kidnapping villagers to go in there.
Trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make.
It actually was a nice spot to spawn in at when you think about it.
I'm gonna make some.
It had a nice view of the lava lake. Had some
And the gas.
Yeah, they had some local activity from the natives. I was trying to get words to work for me, and I'm like, you know what I mean? And you're like, no.
Right here,
I was just thinking, this is the hole that you made, by the way. That he can see through.
Okay, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. He's way over there. I bet that's where we landed last time. Get out of the way, girl. Okay, wait.
Oh.
Oh no!
See, I can't believe that it didn't knock out the portal.
Get the wall up. Get the wall up.
But I did have my flint and steel on.
Yeah, I was trying to make a temporary wall for us, and you're like, no half walls. And I'm like, there's a ghast around, Mom.
True.
We don't have time for your half walls.
That's true.
Yeah, like we could make it pretty later.
Yeah, yeah.
We got a nice view of the blue flames.
Yeah, it was a nice view.
Alright. Oh my gosh, that was awful.
I'm surprised I didn't die.
I am too.
Oh, and there's dripping lava.
I got hit point blank.
Yeah.
In the face.
Yeah, in the face. Yeah, that's where I decided, okay, I guess we're building here, and it's not going to be very big. It's going to be a retirement community. Mama.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe. Let's see. Alright, let me see if I can find the farmer. Where is the farmer guy?
Yeah, and then he like disappeared. Not to mention everybody was going away. I was like, oh. I don't know. He must have been sleeping already. Then that cleric guy, he didn't want to cooperate at all.
I don't think they're gonna get my boat. Ooh, I wonder if I could get the golem.
That would have been cool. If we could have gotten the golem in the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, guy, it's almost nighttime. I need you. So there's still 2 villagers in there? Yes.
think the one guy we do end up getting in there just walks in himself, doesn't he?
He did, yeah, because you just said that there were two that had walked in on their own. They were both nitwits. But once I put the composter down in there, he picked up that job. Yeah, one of them left right away. He like came in.
Yep.
There they are. See them? There's one.
So we need to protect them from going into the portal anymore.
But they were like, nope, not having it.
We have 7 spruce plants.
There he goes. Yeah, see, I'm wondering if I had just plopped a block down inside the portal area, if it might have just like turned it off, but I think now they've changed it and it doesn't work that way.
I was trying to do my thing and you're like, block it all up. I'm like, no, Mom.
Well, no, it's a good...
Create a system to where they can walk in and they walk out and then they never can go back, but it's still open.
Yeah, but I wanted to secure it first and then open it up for them. Because, see, they can always walk up on the thing.
Oh, isn't he gone?
No.
Didn't he leave?
One of them did, but the other one's still in the corner. And that's the one we turned into a farmer. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. I'm glad we had the one guy for a little while. Until he escaped later on. Spoiler alert.
You can't say spoiler alert after you say the spoiler.
Okay.
In the way. Alright, see this? Yes. And then they can't get in or out, but we can let them out.
There's our farmer guy.
Yeah.
We don't want this guy going anywhere. And actually, I need to go ahead and build
Yeah,
his
so
area.
here we're just talking about trying to get things started.
Not out there. That's where the
You know, and now that I think about it, watching this, I should have taken down part of that one wall and moved it back closer to that back wall.
start building a house for
But I wasn't even thinking about it.
I
So.
still like the idea of kind of building it into the wall. Like, but
Because I just love living dangerously.
so maybe not. You've actually cleared out a good portion that we could still build them, like houses along. We could build a house along here, incorporating this. Yeah, this could be like a workstation area, and then we can bring it out maybe to here, and then it could be like a, yeah, okay.
Here I was talking about not wanting to dig anymore because of lava pockets. And what do? Dig some more.
Well, I mean, what are you going to do? Not dig?
Well, I had been talking about just saving that, making that one little indentation into a workbench station. But then I opened up more of it, so it was like, okay. It did turn out to be look at all those pigmen. Is that all zombie pigmen out there?
I believe so.
Oh, you're right, though. I can barely hear you in the video.
Oh, you did, yeah. Okay. And then we didn't bring any sand.
Let me turn it up just a tad.
We could do windows like that. Oh, I know.
Okay, is that easier to hear you?
Trapdoor windows. Because the game looks at those.
I can never hear me
You can
when
never
I talk.
hear you? Oh.
Nope.
Where did you guys come from?
Yeah, we just started collecting pigmen.
Up on this top ledge, just looking down at us.
It was creepy.
I think she went off to find bone meat or something. Oh, you did? Okay. She's looking for those new boneyards.
Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered, I can't make him a bed. Will he care if he can't go to sleep? I don't
I don't think he really cared because he never seemed to be complaining about
Well,
it.
he must have cared because he left.
Because he left. Oh yeah, that was right after Catherine and Heather and Caleb called in.
Oh.
So I had to cut out part of that conversation, but they were saying goodbye.
That's funny. All right, dude, get out. Get out. Out.
Kicking him out.
All right. There we go. Okay, I got our house built, kind of, sort of.
It qualifies.
Yeah,
Except we
it
did.
has doors.
Yeah. Windows.
Yeah, windows, quote unquote.
Yeah, a lot of people thought to bring sand, and I just never even thought about. Ooh, I don't know what it is with these guys. They're always trying to suffocate themselves.
Well, they just get, because they're small, so they get stuck in that little space.
Yeah.
But their head is apparently part of the other blocks
I don't know.
as well, I guess.
I always thought they were only 2
they end up
blocks high.
suffocating.
Yeah, but I think they must be 2.5, like a fence height. I bet that's what it is.
Alright. The what? Did you kill the llamas?
I thought you had said leads with a D.
Yeah.
I was sure you had killed the llamas.
Well, how else are you going to get leads?
It was going to kill the trader, not the llamas, because you killed the trader and then he drops the leads.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't find him, so he's lucky.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it turned out you were talking about leads with a B.
One of those turned into a
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Awesome. Put that back.
Yeah, if I had thought to move that wall back, we could have had the tree moved back. Or even put the tree
then
on the
maybe
other side. Yeah.
the guy wouldn't have been able to escape.
Yes, that's true. Because you're right, he had climbed up on the tree.
Yep, he climbed on the tree and ran out.
Oop. Oh, this must. Yeah, see.
I could just barely see him.
But I think this is where he sees me through that little other side.
He can't come right over here, so we're okay.
Oh. Oh, I think he must have seen you, though. Because you were... See, there he is.
Oh, he can see through the... Oh, man, dude.
He shot at you, though, Mom.
Yeah, he got
He
me.
100% shot at you.
That's true. Oh, my God. That was such a fiasco.
All right.
And I was trying to hit it back at him, which is harder.
It is. And,
than you think.
and people make it look so easy. They're just like, it's a timing issue, but,
They can't break cobbles.
you know, people will be like, just boop, 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 and hit it back to them. And but it is true, if you can break his line of sight, he will stop pursuing you. So.
Well, if that's true, then why the heck did he single me out when he came around the corner and just turned around, was like, oh yeah, you.
Yeah.
I was accurate onto you.
Well, if you go back in his line of sight, he'll pick it up again.
He had to turn around to see me. And he turned around mad. He didn't turn around and then get mad. He turned around mad.
He was already mad.
I'm sitting there, I'm trying to get him to get mad at me, and he just won't.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, see, you did good there. It just didn't actually. Oh, man. You know what got you?
Oh, you're on fire.
Yeah, see. I think it was a combination of hit damage and fire damage.
Oh my goodness.
Watch me get startled.
Yeah.
So, actually, you did take a couple of hits, but the fire damage, I think, is what.
Yeah, 2 blasts and the fire damage is what got me.
That's why I went ahead and put
Yeah.
some posts in our wall here to make like windows, so that you can stand, if you
He's
stand
still
behind
over
a
there. Oh,
post,
there he
he can't
disappeared.
see you. If you can't see him, he can't see you.
Kind of like a cat. Only with a cat,
Well,
they think you can't see
I have to
them,
go to the overworld to let you come
but you
back.
can.